Hey, what's up, guys? Kenny here at True North Social. We're an agency out here in LA. I want to talk today about what iOS apps I use to create stories. Usually, when I'm creating stories in this fashion, it's for story ads for followers. I did another video on this, so this is kind of a follow up to that video. I did an entire basically tutorial on how to do story ads for followers, the whole in-depth thing about campaign, objective, strategy, everything with it. But in this video, I want to talk a little bit about what iOS apps I use to make the stories. So I want to talk specifically about Mojo today. It's a really good animated video story app. And I'm just going to jump over to another screen here and show you guys the ins and outs of that, how I make it, and then specifically how I put a call to action in there for story ads in order to grow your Instagram followers. So let's jump into it.
All right, guys. So this is Mojo. It's an iOS app. Let me just kick this off by saying I'm not used to shooting top-down video, so this is about the best that I can get it. But bear with me. I still just want to show you guys how I do this. So when you first open Mojo, there'll be a bunch of different template options: minimal, fashion, photography, paper, rounded gold, showcase, glitch, which I like a lot. Very edgy, very youthful. Film frames, blank, typography, business, repeat, cinema, fitness, shop, storytelling, pop, digital, news, and a bunch of others. I'm going to just show you a couple of my favorites. We're going to do two different styles. One of which is going to be a template that allows us to add multiple images into a single template. And then we'll also do another one that allows that you have to create a duplicate of the template in order to add multiple images. I just want to show you both because it's something that I know everyone's going to run into if they try this. So actually, this first fashion one is one of my favorites. So you pop this open and you click here, and the first image it'll add in. To add multiple images, you click it again, hit the plus sign, and then you choose 5 or 6 other images. Now, remember, the story ad is going to be 15 seconds long, so we have to keep it under that. So 5 to 6 images should work well for us. Okay. So now we have 6 in here. It will show a preview with a smooth transition of each slide. If you want to preview it full screen or what it would look like on Instagram, you can click that eye and it will show you it ready to go. So let's get into the editing. You can move things around by tapping and clicking. It will also show a line down the center, if you can see it, to make sure everything's aligned. In order to delete something, which is what we're going to do first, you'll hit the trash can and it will remove that piece. Then we're going to add in the either brand name or username or just an individual's name. So I'll do the name here of the brand. This is an athleisure yoga wear brand. So, on some of these images, you can also zoom in if you want to zoom in on like a specific piece or article of the clothing. But we'll leave these zoomed out. For the swipe up, which is right here, you'll click that to edit text. And then we're going to do swipe up and follow. The key is the follow there. So you could just say follow me or something like that, but I just like to say either swipe up and follow or swipe up and follow along. Maybe make it a little more natural. If you want to change the animation of this, you'll click it, hit style, and you can choose all different types of animations here. You can add in titles, captions, social, dynamic, repeat, swipe up, which is what we're working with. So let's just try a new one right here. And you'll see a different animation. We can also increase the size here. And we can jump a line if we want. Click off the image. Click off the image if you want to edit a different thing or move things. So click here to move it. If you want to switch to another piece, click off, click here, scooch it down, boom. So now we basically have a full story. That's what's great about a template that already allows you to add in multiple images. What you would do now is hit save. It will go through the process of saving each individual image into the story. And then when you get to here, you'll hit more, and then you'll save to your camera roll. Easy as that. So let's go back to the template section and choose one that only allows you to add in one image. We'll click here. I really like this template because it has a flat color and allows you to read the call to action or the information very well. So we'll hit here again, choose a single image. You can change the name, the caption, and the swipe up, of course. Notice how these come in one animated once, twice, and then third. So you'll see this animates in first, second, and then third. We're gonna, on the next slide, I'm gonna show you how to change that so it's really a little bit more smooth. Hit the plus sign, hit page. We'll choose the current template, add in a different image. Okay. And then click on the text, slide over to timer, and then you can change when it animates in or when it animates out. So we're going to slide it to the beginning, animate in, and run all the way through. The second piece, pull it so it animates in at the beginning. The third piece, pull it so it animates in at the beginning and run all the way through. Additionally, let's say we look at our first template here. Let's click here and hit time, the duration. It's 5 seconds long. So we know we only have 15 seconds for this story ad. Click here, duration, 5 seconds long. So we can only add one more before we're at 15 seconds. If we wanted to try to add in, let's say, a fourth slide, we'd have to get the timing of the overall slide less than 5 seconds. So let's say we could add in like 4 slides. So you'd hit here, duration, pull the duration down. It will limit itself. See, it only went to 4.5. It was at 5 seconds. And sometimes you're just limited by how many pieces of animated text you have on here and the amount of time it takes to animate in. No matter what you change, it's going to take that long. But that's how you would do that. You would just edit duration, and then afterwards, you can even just come into here, hit timer on that piece of text, and you could pull it in. So let's say we pull that into 3 seconds. We pull the caption in, to 3 seconds. We pull in the swipe up in. So we'll have to move it forward a little bit in order to move it in. And then what you could do is hit on the overall slide, and you could move it in a little bit more. So that's how that's done. That was very frustrating when first starting to learn this app, but a key thing. And again, if you want to add in another template, you would hit plus here or plus here, and you could add in a page and choose the same template. So that's it for Mojo. A lot of really good templates on here. It's really probably my number one favorite iOS app to use for Instagram story ads for followers. I'm going to go over a few others like story art, in stories, a couple of my other favorites in a future video.
All right, guys. So that was Mojo. Really like a great app to create stories for followers or stories in general. Some of the other ones I use are in stories, story art, and I'm probably going to make a video on each one just because each one has very specific ways that you import either still image or video, add slides. Some you can add multiple pictures, some you can't. And I think even in a couple you can upload custom fonts, which is great for branding. So anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Comment below if you have some ideas about how you do it or any comments on the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.